Hi guys, welcome back to another Daily Tarot card. These are your Daily Tarot cards for Thursday, September 29th, 2022. Throne Thursday. Today we're pulling from the Game of Thrones Tarot cards. So Spirit is telling us and encouraging us it's time to move forward. It's time to spread our wings and fly. There is definitely someone trying to stifle us, trying to clip our wings and stopping us from flourishing. So this could be also ourselves. This could be fear, worry, and doubt. But I feel like it's like a codependent relationship. We're afraid to sit there and step out into the world because we're afraid to fail because we've done so before. Or this is just something that you're fearful of. So universe is like, you know what? Sit there and know that you've gained the experience to sit there and make the right choices. Nine of Cups. Encouragement saying that where as you move forward, everything is lining up. All are welcome at your table. You will share whatever abundance comes your way. We definitely get that with the Oracle card of prosperity as a positive omen. Eight of Cups, going on, along with the Three of Swords. If your cup of love is not being filled, it's time to move forward. You know, universe is saying it's time to leave things behind. Things that no longer serve us, the way we think, the way we treat ourselves. You know, we were, with Rosh Hashanah, it's bringing in this new year. Part of that is this 10 days where we enter into Yom Kippur, and it's like reflection, definitely with the new moon cycle with that Rosh Hashanah fell on, and we have double Libra in the sky, the 25th, 26th, and 27th. So it's saying it's time to find the balance back in life. It's time to recalibrate. What are the things, can we honestly look at ourselves and say, what things do I need to change? What things do I need to leave behind as I move forward in this new cycle? And every day is an opportunity for that. If we're behaving in a certain way, we're doing things that are not serving of us, how can I sit there and better myself? How can I sit there and move forward in a positive way? So it's just like, don't allow, certain things like fear, worry, and doubt, or people, clip your wings and stop you from flying because they're fearful of their own insecurities. Maybe they're afraid of being left behind. You got to sit there and, it's hard, especially as a parent, to see your it's not hard to see them flourish. We always want our kids to flourish, but it's hard to see them move forward. And eventually they will have to leave us, not essentially behind, but as they move forward, they transform. It's like they, to become one. They enter in union, and that becomes their soul family. So it's just like, be there to love and support them and nourish them as they grow. We have the Chariot. With determination and dedication, you will be the victor wearing the wreath. You are a hard worker. They were showing my vision board earlier, and it's something that's been really drawn to me. And it's like, no matter what we've blessed you with, you have proved time and time again why we have blessed you with it. Because we knew you would rock the poop out of it. You would sit there and move forward, and you would sit there and take this blessing and just run the living crap out of it. You'll sit there and get every drop of this opportunity. You're not going to waste this opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you get blessed the way you do. Because you rock it the way you do. There is a decision to be made here. You have to follow your intuition with this. We definitely get that with clairaudience. As another channel card. It's like, we got to sit there and do what's in our own best interest. This is a time to be self-serving. This is a time to sit there and not make fear-based decisions. This is a time to sit there and take a step back and be a reflector. Going back to the new moon forecasts and projections and say, okay, how can I move forward in a positive way? How can I sit there and spread my wings and fly? What area am I doing this in? We could tell from the new moon this was going to be different things. We've been saying this since the projection from January 24th. That was to determine the whole year, and it's talking about how, prosperity and love, just depending who you are, what situation you're in. Maybe you had both. You will see these things prosper. Love was a very big thing here, so it's just like, how can you nurture the relationships you already have and are already in, or how is the new relationship going to come in and change things? You got to make decisions that allow you to spread your wings, that allow you to grow. A relationship should allow both of you to grow. Three of Swords, we're leaving the heartache behind. It's not serving. We take the lessons learned and move forward, but it has no place where we are now. Pain, suffering, sorrow, betrayal. The three heartbreak is accomplished by quarrel, drama, and disorder. At the very least, you are able to put difficult feelings into words, venting frustration, sadness, anger as you move on from shock. So one thing is, you got to know who you're dealing with, who you say these feelings to, because there are people that do come in our life that just is like talking to a wall, trying to get blood from a stone. So it's just like, sometimes people are in our life for we don't understand what reason. Maybe it's teaching us who we are and how resilient we are is the word they're saying, resilient. you know so it's just like they're just there. Sometimes they're there for a lifetime, sometimes they're there for a cycle, whatever it is. But it's just like, I feel like it's great to vent your feelings and how you feel, but know your audience. So with the Nine of Cups, wishes, reward, happiness, sharing. So we got the star card definitely with the new moon. The nine is the tarot's wish come true card. You not only manifest what you desire, but you also get to enjoy it. It's time of abundance, growth, reward, affection, laughter, new connections as new relationships and new ventures flourish. You share your rewards. All are welcome at your table. Do it to a point of self-preservation. Yes, you can share your rewards. This is a charitable time. From the start of Rosh Hashanah to the end of Yom Kippur, this is a charitable, reflective time. To sit there and be charitable and share the wealth that you've been blessed with. To sit there and pay it forward, sit there and be grateful for all that has come into your life, and showing how you have been blessed, and that generous hand has been blessed upon you, how you could pay it forward to others. So we go to the Eight of Cups. Departure, change, resolution. The eight represents change and turn away from the established relationships, friendships, jobs, or other commitment. This may also be a difficult decision. Remember, we got the world card. We were talking about commitment. But intuitively, you know what's right. And for this reason, you move on and see the signs rather than wait for its ending. This may mean detaching yourself emotionally from a relationship that cannot develop. You depart quietly, without drama. That's the best way to do it. You don't need to have a whole party and have a whole conclusion and a spotlight and a whole, speech. It's just like sometimes it's better not to say anything at all. They're singing that song. You say it best when you say nothing at all. So progress, victory, determination, mastery, control, energy, journey. So this is with the Chariot. The Chariot reveals a major departure. So we're getting that twice. You may make a determined move forward, whether physically through travel or moving home, or progressing in your work and creative ventures. The card also comes up to show an opportunity that brings financial reward or other marks of success. Relationships progress. You commit on your journey alone. Determined to follow your calling. Driving a new vehicle. I feel like, you're going to give something at work and someone's going to try and clip your wings. They're going to do everything they can to sit there and trip you. They will put their foot out so you fall on your face. It's just, it is what it is. If they can't be for you, then why even bother? So there's a decision to make here with the Two of Spears. Partnership, plans, choices, travel. The Two reveals a choice. If you are ready to leave the security of your castle, it's time to visualize the possibilities of making a plan. Partnerships are favored now too, and you have support around you. So very much the star card that we got, and you have support around you. The Two Wands can also represent a portal into the spiritual realms, and overall a leap into exciting new territory. And I definitely feel like we're never to not evolve even further. With the Judgment card here, you see this is the first card that I saw, and I feel like this is a channel card, especially with Rosh Hashanah, even if you believe in it or not. I feel like this is an opportunity with the new moon, a brand new week, is to sit there and, have a rebirth in your life. It's never too late to change. It's always, every day, every moment is an opportunity for change. You don't have to wait for significant moments. I feel like this is why they're saying following your intuition, clairvoyance. I am helping you, your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. And I feel like that support system that they're talking about backing us, so I feel like that's what they're talking about, highlighting here, going back to the new moon cycle, going to the cards of this week, that you are supported, spread your wings. So take the Fool card, like, take that leap. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you're ready to soar. So I feel like being in the spotlight more. I feel like there's an opportunity where you work coming up and other people, senior people, are not going to like it. That's fine. They do not do, like I said, if you sit there and put everything side by side, you know what I mean? What it looks like, you know what I mean? You can see where the difference is. But they won't go by that. They're going by popularity. They're going by, this. If you feel like you are qualified for this, if you feel confident in your abilities, then definitely go for it. But if you feel like you have more to learn, then humble yourself and be like, you know what? I want to be the best I can be. And this is where the determination comes in. I am willing to sit there and put the work in to get to the point where I feel like I could be a leader, but ruling sided by everybody, not on top of anyone. And listening, I feel like, is a big thing. But I feel like they're going to sit there and try to cut you down, like, oh, you're not popular enough amongst the coworkers or something like that. So someone's definitely trying to clip your wings here. I feel like if you feel like you have the experience to be a amazing leader, to be a valuable leader, then definitely do so. I feel like it'll be good for morale. You know, but if you feel like you need to grow, I feel like that is a huge step of maturity, and I feel like it's selfless because you're sitting there and putting the work above yourself because you're just like, yeah, I could be arrogant and be like, yeah, I'll take this, because a lot of people take promotions they don't deserve. You know what I mean? But you want to be a valuable asset. You want to be a valuable leader. You want to sit there and get into this role and do what's right, because a lot of people lose that sight. Morale has to be good. You have to sit there and be an asset. You have to add value. You have to sit there and be that beacon that people need. So if you feel like you are qualified enough, then yes, definitely spread your wings and soar. But don't let that person's insecure words be the reason to deter you. I would take time. I think they're going to give you a week to make a decision. So our last card is prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. And I feel like this is where this intuition comes in as well. It's like, when you sit there and make the intuitive decision to do X, Y, and Z, and I feel like that's where you have shined, And that's one thing with myself where I was, putting my energy into this situation, and it's just like, and universe, kind of gave me a wake up call. It's just like, hey, like, everything that you needed up to this point has always been provided for. And it's very true. Everything, even things I didn't even ask for, that's why that song, Help Is on the Way. It has that country bluegrass twang to it. It's just like, before you even asked God, he already knew that you were going to need this. He already had it already in the process. You know what I mean? So for me, it's just like, yeah, wake up, dummy. Like, everything that you've needed or wanted before you even asked was already coming. So, if that is supposed to be in your life, it will happen. So keep putting your energy in positive things. Keep your eyes to the sky. Keep flourishing. Keep growing. Keep it being determined. This is why they show the Chariot. Because the Chariot, zodiac sign Cancer, even though they're highly emotional, they are driven. And they know that. They know, like, they were showing on my vision board certain things, and I know for one thing that I want, it's like certain other things had to happen, and it's not the way I wanted to happen, but it makes sense now, like, seeing, unfortunately, someone that I really care about go through things, like, one thing they had said to me is, like, you need to get a quote-unquote real job. They don't see being a healer as a real job. I kid you not, that's what I was told by, an accountant, So I was just like, wow. So it's like certain things have to, We unfortunately in this world we have to do things, you know, a certain way to accomplish certain things. So I feel like with your determination, everything will fall in the right place. You know what I mean? So if you're able to sit there and take this opportunity, be a valid leader, and grow and shine and boost morale and be that shoulder to cry on, but also that shoulder to lean on and be that leader, I definitely feel like you should do it. You know, but if it's something that you don't think that you are ready for, I definitely think being selfless is the best thing here. I want to grow, I want to flourish, and I want to be, when I step into those shoes, the best, like right now, you are shining. So it's like when you step into that role, you are going to be a valuable asset because they'll be like, that's the reason why we chose them. You know, they will respect the fact of that. You know, don't let them pressure you into anything you don't want to. Ask for time, make a calculated decision, and if that, the selfless decision is, I'm going to wait a little bit until I've seasoned some more. And once I've seasoned some more and I feel like I know everything I should, then, I definitely feel like they will give you the training and experience to do so, But I also feel like, you know, I feel like they're showing 8. So I feel like 8 months. 2 more months, I feel like. Maybe 8 months, 8 years, 8 weeks. But I've seen the 8. So I feel like it's 8 months. I feel like it'll, you know what I mean? It'll be better. But I feel like they could see like that, you have all the qualities. You know what I mean? When people put their CV and they put all this crap on there and it's just like, when they get into the job, you're just like, what in the flying F? This is totally not what I thought this would be, So I feel like do something that you are passionate about, that you feel happy about, Definitely when we're talking about IG is taking that time for yourself. I feel like, you're a hard worker, but you also need time to woo out. You know what I mean? You can't just, like they said with the 10 of Wands, you don't have to say yes to everything. So I definitely feel like that's where they're like, take the time for yourself when you need it. It does replenish you. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Thursday, September 29th, 2022. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.